The advice and opinions expressed by Dr. Grant-Piche and her guests are meant solely as suggestion and should not be in any way construed as child-specific advice.
Dr. Doreen Grant-Piche is
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Grant-Piche.
Dr. Grant-Piche.
Dr. Doreen Grant-Piche.
Dr. Doreen Grant-Piche is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. Somebody wrote in and said, can a child be too severe for ABA? I have not heard of this. My son had ABA for years and I recommended it to my cousin. They went through the whole process only to be told that their son was too severe. I had no idea. I would not have recommended the process. How can anyone be too severe for help? What can they do now? They are filled with grief.
Yeah. It's not that they're too severe. I know that there are some individuals where they have what we call SD, severe challenging behavior, right? So, that becomes very, very hard. So think about the fact that behavior technicians, so the people on the front lines, they're not people who are going and getting their masters, right? These are not the BCBAs, but these are technicians who have just received training from us. And we, as I said, provide more training than anyone else, but really registered behavior technicians or VCAT, certified people who work with your child, have only really received maybe a month or two of actual training, right? And they are not able to deal with or manage properly, let's say, a 10-year-old who has severe aggression, okay? Or elopes, runs away, or just throws objects, or spits and hits and kicks and so on, because these are like young, small. The majority of our behavior technicians in this field by far are women, and they just cannot manage let's say, older and severely challenging type of individual, someone who has behaviors that are aggressive.
Is it too much to say that there's a tipping point at becomes unsafe for the individual and for the worker?
It's unsafe for everyone. It's unsafe for the individual because they can hurt themselves or hurt others or run away. It is unsafe for the worker, the behavior tech. It's also unsafe for all the other children in that center. So it's unsafe as a whole, right? And it's ineffective. That's the other part of it. Like if a child who's 10 years old becomes aggressive and actually gets what they want by becoming aggressive because the behavior technician was weak in their training, then the child has learned that aggression is effective. So it is not good overall. So there are centers that are very focused on just individuals with severe challenging behavior. This is a lot more different training. It's a lot more. Our people, in the past, we used to have a whole group that dealt with severe challenging behavior. We had a large team, and we still, to this day, we force part of our training for every single BT, behavior technician at CARD, is assaultive behavior management. Every single person gets trained in that. But sometimes it's not enough. It's just not enough. And you have to realize that very, very, very few cases do payers actually approve a 2-to-1 ratio. So in other words, 2 instructors to 1 individual, which is sometimes necessary. If you have, let's say, a 10 to 18-year-old who's aggressive, you might need 2 interventionists. And so the whole system is very difficult, and it becomes much more difficult if the person has severe challenging behavior. I would love to know because a 5-year-old might have severe challenging behavior. That to us doesn't matter because most of our team can manage the behavior of a smaller individual. But when the individual is larger and they have severe challenging behavior, it just becomes very difficult.
Don't forget, you can watch